Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. I just got finished with my live stream, and I'm getting ready to go to bed. And I gotta tell you, I am the luckiest person in the world. I feel rich. Not by money, believe me. I ain't rich. I ain't anywhere close to being rich, and I know I never will be rich. But I know some people, a lot of people with a lot of money that aren't happy. What I realize in life is it's not about how much money you make. It's really about the journey and the relationships that you make along the way. And if relationships were considered wealth, then I'm the wealthiest man in the world because I have so many great friends, family members, and you fans out there that really and truly are part of my life. I have seen a lot of football in my life, and I said in the off season that just something felt different with this group of guys. I keep going back to last year when this team was abysmal, and thinking that they never once gave up. I'm sitting here listening to, like Mika Fitzpatrick, who's like, trade me. I want to get the hell out of here. This team sucks. You hear Jalen Ramsey, who, get in a fight with his coach and, get me out of here and stuff, and calling in sick now and things like that. And players like Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell that are just like, screw this, I'm out of here. See, for me, when I grew up, it was a different era, and it was about sticking to your commitments. It was about the team. It was bigger than just you. It was those relationships. And when shit hit the fan, it was that belief and not wanting to let the guy next to you down. I have been starved to death waiting to see my Dallas Cowboys back in the Super Bowl. I've been blessed. I'm old enough that I remember every one of the Super Bowls that the Cowboys was in. I was 4 years old when they played the Colts and lost. I can't honestly say that I remember the telecast, but I remember some of the field goal kicks, and I remember my dad being dejected when they lost. And the Dallas Cowboys, known as the great regular season team, but can't win the big one. But I remember that Super Bowl, the elation of beating the Miami Dolphins. I remember those heartbreak losses to the Steelers. I still hate the Steelers. Still hate you. But understand, everybody who's out there saying the Eagles are done and over with, and that, we got the inside track to the Super Bowl. You don't really know football, do you? I've seen Arizona Cardinals start out 4-0 looking like world beaters and then proceed not to win another game. I've seen the New York Giants literally left for dead, having a schedule that looked like a killer, but finding a way to win and beating my Dallas Cowboys that had home field and a bye week on their way to the Super Bowl and beating New England. I've seen teams that have been great in September and suck in December. If you think that the Eagles are dead, don't sleep on that. Don't believe that shit. And if you think that we got it made right now, buddy, anything can happen with football. Anything. In the live stream tonight, I pointed out where they thought the Dallas Cowboys were going to be. Everybody thought that Baker Mayfield was going to be one of the best quarterbacks. He's got all kinds of people to throw to. And I told you, when you bring in all these all-stars, you've got a lot of talent, but you don't necessarily have a team. And that it takes time for those guys to gel, to become a team. Yeah, Odell's got a lot of talent. Yeah, Odell can take to the house. But when you don't have him there practicing, and you got Baker Mayfield out doing everything but concentrating on football, it don't necessarily work when you throw him on the field on Sunday. You have to put in the work to get there. Now, we got some good news that thus far, maybe the Cowboys were right about playing in preseason. That it seems like the teams that were worried about protecting everybody and the starters, like the Eagles, who didn't let Carson Wentz anywhere near the field, much less their starting players, are the ones that have all the injuries. The Cowboys played a lot of guys, including my quarterback, in 3 games. And it seems like they're one of the healthier teams. Now, we got good word that Austin may be out of the concussion protocol. Antwan Woods says he's getting close to returning. And Xavier Woods may be back to practicing this week as well. And we need all hands on deck to make this run. We got a tough game this weekend. You think that New Orleans is going to roll over and die? You got another thing coming. New Orleans defense and their special teams, they came to play. They got 2 scores. They're taking up the slack, knowing that Drew Brees was out, because that, my friends, is what a team is about. They don't fall apart at first sign of trouble. So, speaking of first sign of trouble, how many people think Jay Gruden will make it through the season? Last week, they were saying before the Cowboys game that Dallas game was the most important game in Daniel Snyder's career, or ownership of the team. Because they said, with as many Cowboy tickets that were being sold, and I got to tell you, it was actually sad. Before the game, the local news was out in the parking lot at some of the tailgates. And I'm looking at the tailgates, Redskin fans. I don't see much food. All I saw was a lot of alcohol. And I didn't see a lot of people. And I'm sitting here thinking, we had about 400 people, 400 Cowboy fans. It felt like we were in Dallas there. But what they said was, listen, the Cowboys get up. Redskin fans are exiting the stadium. And then it's a sea of blue in your own stadium. And from there, Monday night, they said, you know how we play on Monday nights? We're 2-13. Doesn't look good. And from there, they got a whole bunch of tough games in front of them. It's going to get ugly in D.C. And I don't think Jay Gruden's going to make it through. But that's life of football. If you don't perform, you get moved on for somebody else. Well, it's late, y'all. And I got to get to work. That is, if I can get these old bones up off this bench. Whew. Thanks everybody who came through tonight again for the live stream. I'm truly blessed to have all of you great fans. And tomorrow my daughter will be back again. Yay! So I get to spend some more time with her. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I'll see you guys in the morning. Ooh. If I could offer you guys any words of advice, if you take one thing away from me, don't ever get old. It sucks. Can't do the things that you did when you were younger. But on the flip side, as you get older, make sure you take time to enjoy the ride. Because before you know it, the time will be gone. See you in the morning, guys. Whoo, Nelly. I've fallen and I can't get up. Can somebody call me some help? Please.